Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 9. Because you see the black man today, see the black man walking around today with no shame. With no shame for their sin. With no shame for that effeminate behavior. For that homosexual behavior. And God told us it would be like that. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 9, priest.
The book of Isaiah chapter 3 starting at 9.
Read.
They show of their countenance doth witness against them.
The Bible says the show of the countenance of the homosexual doth witness against them. You can tell, you can see it in their face, in the way that they walk, in the way that they talk. The show of their countenance doth witness against them. Continue.
Witness against them. And they declare their sins as Sodom.
And they declare their sins as Sodom. But what do we expect? What did God say that this place would be in the last days? Give me the book of Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8.
The book of Revelation chapter 11 starting at verse 8.
Read. Y'all sisters believe in God? Yeah. Say what? Yeah. You know God says that you shouldn't be walking around showing your body like that?
No.
That it should only be for your husband?
No.
Huh? You're grown? You're married?
No, they're not married.
Oh, you're not married? Well, if you want to be married and if you want a man that's not going to just lust after your body, cover up. Because the rest of the men, they just going to lust after your body. It's crazy that the woman is mad at me for telling you to show more of your mind than to show your body. Yeah, you're not that grown because you're walking around acting like a little girl. How can you be grown? You're acting like a child, though. You're acting like a child. Cover your body up. Cover your body up. Oh, here you go. Don't come chest bump me. Don't come chest bump me. Don't chest bump me. Keep the masculine spirit over there. Keep the masculine spirit over there. Right. Go away. Go away. I don't have no problem. I don't care about what you do no more. Die in your sin. Read that real quick. The black woman wants to walk around showing off her body. You know why? Because she don't have any intellect to offer a man. All she has to offer the man is her body. Is her breast. Is her thighs. And after the man gets tired of that, they kick you to the curb. That's why everybody's making songs saying Tatiana. Because that's the way y'all carry yourselves. And then you get mad about it. Read this real quick, priest. Give me the book of Revelation 11 and 8. The Negro has no shame in America whatsoever. No shame. Revelation chapter 11 verse 8.
The book of Revelation chapter 11 starting at 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets.
The dead bodies are talking about the dead bodies of the children of Israel. Of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child. Why does it say we are dead bodies? We're not literally dead. Hold that, give me the book of Proverbs 21 and verse 16. We're not literally dead in this great city. We're not truly dead in this great city. What is God talking about? Let's find out. Proverbs 21 and 16.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, starting at 16.
Read.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
And that's what the Israelite man and woman has done. We have wandered out of the way of understanding. The way of understanding would tell the black woman to cover up her body, to dress modestly. The way of understanding would tell her to carry herself modestly so she can find a husband. A man that's going to want her for her mind, for the way that she speaks. But not today. The black woman is going to show off everything. Read it again, priest.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, starting at 16.
And I don't care who likes it. And I don't care who doesn't like it. I'm going to tell the truth. Why? Because, sisters, I'm not out here to sleep with you. I'm not out here to be your boyfriend. I'm not looking for a wife. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Because when Christ come back, I want you to get salvation. So I don't care how people feel. I'm going to tell you anyway. Read it again, priest.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, starting at 16.
Read.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
And the black man has wandered out of the way of understanding. The Hispanic man and Native American man has wandered out of the way of understanding. That's why we gangbang. That's why we fill the prisons up. That's why our music glorifies women as hoes, baby mamas, bees. That's why our music glorifies us selling drugs to one another, killing one another. Because the Israelite man has wandered out of the way of understanding. Read it again, priest.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, starting at 16.
Read.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And we've been in the congregation of the dead over here for over 500 years. Over 500 years. Because the black and Hispanic man refuses to come back to the knowledge and understanding of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go back to Revelation chapter 11, verse 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, starting at 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
What is that great city? Hold that. Give me the book of Revelation chapter 17. What is this great city? Revelation 17, the last verse.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17, starting at 18.
Read.
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city.
Is that what?
Is that great city.
Read.
Which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
What is that great city? America. Also known as, jump up to verse 5. Revelation 17 and 5. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17, starting at 5.
Read.
And upon her forehead was a name written. Mystery Babylon the Great.
What's the name of this city?
Mystery Babylon the Great.
Continue.
The mother of harlots.
The mother of all the harlots. Read.
And abominations of the earth.
And the mother of all abominations of the earth. Let's go back to Revelation 11 and 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, starting at 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
In the streets of that great city, which is Mystery Babylon the Great, which is also known as the United States of America today. Continue, please.
Which spiritually is called Sodom
Spiritually called what?
Sodom in Egypt.
Why is it spiritually called Sodom? Anybody know what happened in Sodom? All sorts of fornication. Whether it was homosexuality, lesbianism, pedophilia, bestiality. I'm talking to anyone that's in my voice. And yes, you know what? I am talking to you. Because you got to repent. You're a jewel of God when you come out your sins. Give me the book of Jude, verse 7.
The book of Jude, verse 7.
Stop real quick. What? Jesus did not die so you could be a lesbian. That is a lie. That is a lie. Read this real quick, priest.
The book of Jude, verse 7.
Let's see what it was like in ancient Sodom. Read this, priest.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner.
The other cities around them as well. Read.
Giving themselves over to fornication.
They gave themselves over to what?
Fornication.
All the cities, including Sodom and Gomorrah, gave themselves over to fornication. Continue.
And going after strange flesh.
Going after strange flesh. Strange flesh is lesbianism, homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality. That's what Sodom and Gomorrah was known for, and what's America known for. Every single trait that Sodom and Gomorrah was known for.
Bring it out.
All you see is homosexuals, lesbians, transgenders, cross-dressers running up and down America. And guess what's going to happen to America because of that? Gonna die. Go back to the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 11, verse 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Read.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
How was our Lord crucified here? Because they gave us this image right here. This image right here. And under this image, we start thinking we're niggas and spits. We don't think we're anything. That's why the woman walks around dressed in all sorts of ways, like a prostitute. The woman walks around dressed like a prostitute today. She won't cover her body up. She won't cover her body up. What are you talking about? God said don't judge. God said to judge. Somebody should have been told you this so you wouldn't come out the house like that. Where's your father at? Where's your father? Where's your father at? Yeah, I don't care about that. Go away from me. I don't care about you working. I don't care about that. Your yelling is irrelevant. Keep reading. She ain't gonna do nothing anyway. Read it again. Verse 8. She's just talking. All of that is barking. All of that is the sound of an ostrich. Keep reading, priest.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Where also our Lord was crucified.
How did they crucify our Lord and Savior? By taking his image and giving you this as the image of Jesus Christ. By taking his image and giving you this as the image of Jesus Christ. But let's stay on that Sodom thing. Give me the book of Luke, chapter 17. Let's continue to deal with Sodom. What did the Lord say that the world will be like in the last days? What are some of the signs that we can look for in the last days to tell us that we're in the end of time? My brother and my sister right here. Y'all believe in the Bible? No, you don't? That's on you. That's a personal choice. You're going to die when Christ comes back. Read that.
Verse
real quick.
28.
Read.
Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot.
As it was in the days of Lot. Lot lived in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot lived in the day that God rained fire down on Sodom and Gomorrah in the neighboring cities. Continue.
They did eat.
In the days of Lot, they were eating. Continue.
They drank.
They were drinking. Continue.
They bought. They sold.
They were buying and selling in the days of Lot. Continue.
They planted. They built.
They planted vineyards. They built houses. They built monoliths, megaliths. Continue.
But the same day
But in the same day that what?
that Lot went out of
In
Sodom,
the same day that Lot left Sodom. Continue.
it rained fire and brimstones
It
from
rained
heaven.
fire and brimstone from the heavens
From heaven, and destroyed them all.
and destroyed all the inhabitants of those 5 cities. Continue.
Verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man be revealed.
Read it again.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
He said, even thus, meaning in the same way, it's going to be when Christ is revealed. So in the same day, that the same way it was in the time of Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah, is the same way it's going to be today, in today's time. How was it in Sodom and Gomorrah? All homosexuality, all sorts of fornication in Sodom and Gomorrah. All sorts of fornication in Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's exactly what you get in Mystery Babylon the Great. And why does it say that? Because when the day when Christ is revealed, how is Christ coming back? Give me that in Peter. Give me that in 2 Peter.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, starting at 10.
Read.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night,
Read.
and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So the day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, meaning it's going to come unexpectedly. And in that day, the heavens are going to pass away with a great noise. The heavens is making reference to the ruling kingdoms in this earth. That's including America. That's including Russia. That's including Germany. That's including China. That's including Japan. That's including all the nations that rule in this earth today. God said the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.